In 1995, there was a man named McArthur Wheeler. He walked in and robbed 2 banks in Pittsburgh. He wasn't wearing a mask. He wasn't in disguise. He was smiling brightly at the cameras. But why? Because he had rubbed his face with lemon juice, convincing that he was invisible to the cameras. And this soon led to a very remarkable study, which we know as the Dunning-Kruger Effect, where people with limited amount of knowledge in a particular subject tend to overestimate their abilities in it. 90% of cab drivers rate themselves above average. Medical interns often display higher amount of confidence compared to their experienced physicians. And in a world today where overconfidence is the very key that drives everything from financial crashes to political decisions, questioning your certainty of truth may just be the most rational act of them all. I once bought this toy robot. It was amazing. Complex operating system, flashy colors, latest design, cool model. It had everything, but it also had something. It had a price tag, to which my rational brain said a big no. I was like, let's not buy it. But all of a sudden, another part of my brain just popped up in existence, which kept on demanding and demanding for the very need of that robot. Do you know which part won? Today, I'm standing before you with the fact in my head that 2 days after the purchase of that robot, it broke into so many pieces and I'm left with a broken leg. But the question I should be asking my so-called rational brain is not why did I buy that robot? It should be why, if I consider myself rational, why did I make an irrational decision? Our brains are never meant for rationalism. They're heuristical. They go on our so-called gut feelings. It's not a flaw. It's actually a tool that kept us alive and our ancestors during the Stone Age. But then again, very, very poorly adapted in today's world. Nonetheless, Daniel Kahneman, Nobel laureate, has this 2 procedure. Our brain can broadly be divided into 2 parts, Section A and Section B. Section A is the logical, calm part of the brain, which analyzes every decision before submitting. Section B is fast, it's loud, it's emotional, it's impulsive. Shoppers, they tend to buy things they really don't need, and teenagers, they take risks and stunts in front of their peers. A fact confirmed by fMRI studies. During these cases, Section B of our brain is activated seconds earlier than Section A really starts to kick in. Nonetheless, the most interesting experiment by far is the London experiment. People were taken from different parts of London and divided into 2 groups, Group A and Group B. They both were asked the same questions, but the wording was framed differently. Section A was asked if they would want to keep $20. Section B was asked if you would want to lose, $30, there was also another option which had a gamble, which had a 60% chance in losing everything. And now the study was remarkable. People in section B, their nucleus accumbens, what we can consider our fear center, got activated. Upon hearing the word lose, they made an irrational decision and went for the gamble. And now, logically and even mathematically speaking, 50 minus 30 equals to 20. You take 20, you lose 30, you still have 20 left. But section A was risk averse. They went for the safe 20. And now, after hearing all this, if our brain is really not meant for rationalism, if it runs on our gut feelings, then how come in a world today where technology and cheating answers from ChatGPT, are we supposed to think with a rational brain? Once again, Daniel Kahneman comes to our rescue. He provides a 3-step theory. Take a pause. Delaying your decision by at least 10 minutes can reduce the chances of thinking irrationally by 30%. Name the emotion you feel. Sometimes by doing so, this gets rid of any and all possible biases you'd be having. Last but not least, question your outcome. If you take this certain step of action, what is the likely outcome? Because confidence without logic and clarity is just like modern lemon juice, which, like McArthur, we'll be rubbing in our faces. It makes us blind to the flaws we should see. It makes us visible when we shouldn't be. It makes us speak what we shouldn't speak. And if these steps, practiced, if not perfectly, but consistently and consciously, we're not just making a brain that can think consciously in today's world, we'll also be making a brain that can think rationally. And that is rationalism in action. Thank you.